Shocking night in Houston. A rap nightclub drama that turned into a full internet storm. Face screaming in fear. Fire. A man is fighting for his life in a hospital bed right now. Machines beeping, tubes connected, doctors rushing in and out. But just hours after this violent incident, the man accused of being involved was not hiding, not silent, not laying low. Instead, he was posting pictures from a jewelry store in Detroit like nothing ever happened. And the caption under those photos? So cold, so disrespectful, and so bold that it instantly exploded across the internet. This is the kind of story that stops the entire hip-hop world. Because this is not just rap beef. This is not just a nightclub fight. This is a situation involving chains, shots fired, critical injuries, major rap connections, and an Instagram post that may have changed everything overnight. Let's break this down carefully, step by step, because the story behind this night is much deeper than what social media first showed. The night everything changed. It all went down in Houston, Texas, on a Wednesday night inside a popular nightclub called Confessions, a place known for music, drinks, luxury vibes, and people trying to be seen. But on this night, things reportedly took a dangerous turn. According to early reports and police information, a group confrontation inside the venue escalated fast after an alleged attempt to snatch a rapper's chains. That rapper is known as All-Star Jr., a Detroit artist whose name wasn't widely trending just days before this incident, but suddenly became central to one of the most talked about rap stories online. What started as a nightlife scene allegedly turned into a chaotic struggle involving multiple people. And in the middle of that chaos, a weapon was reportedly fired. 2 people were hit. Both were rushed to the hospital in critical condition. One of them was later identified online as NBA Ben 10, a close affiliate of NBA Youngboys Circle. Within minutes, the nightclub atmosphere collapsed into panic. People were hiding, running, and trying to escape as the situation turned from party energy into pure chaos. Who is All-Star Jr.? Before this night, many people online had barely heard of him. But in Detroit, All-Star Jr. is not unknown. His real name is reportedly Jeremy Ford. Born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, he grew up in tough surroundings, moving through different parts of the city and learning early what survival meant in his environment. He came up in a rap circle connected to Detroit street rap culture, artists who built their name locally before ever touching mainstream fame. This is not the type of artist built for industry polish. This is street rap energy, raw stories, real-life experiences, and heavy ties to Detroit's underground music scene. He has done interviews in the past where he spoke about struggle, survival, and life in his city. People who know his background say one thing clearly: he is not the type to move quietly when tension rises. And that mindset becomes very important when we look at what happened next. Who is NBA Ben 10? On the other side of this story is NBA Ben 10, a well-known affiliate connected to NBA Youngboys Extended Circle. He is not a random name either. He has music presence, social media following, and deep personal ties within that camp. He is known in rap spaces and has been seen alongside other members of that group in different public appearances and content. Reports suggest he also has close family-level ties within that circle, which makes this situation even more sensitive. Before the incident, he had been active on social media, appearing in Houston with friends and enjoying the night. There was no warning, no public tension, no visible conflict, just another night out in a major city, until everything changed inside that nightclub. Inside Confessions, how things escalated. According to early police descriptions and witness accounts, the situation began with a confrontation inside the venue. A group allegedly approached All-Star Jr., and a struggle reportedly broke out over chains and jewelry. What was supposed to be a quick confrontation escalated into a physical fight involving multiple people. Within seconds, the situation became uncontrollable. In tight nightclub conditions with loud music and crowds everywhere, things spiraled fast. The struggle reportedly moved from pushing and grabbing to a full physical takedown. And in the middle of that intense moment, a weapon was allegedly pulled. Shots were fired inside the venue. People ran for cover. Tables were overturned. Security tried to react, but the situation had already exploded into panic. When it was over, 2 people were left critically injured. The aftermath. Internet goes into overdrive. Within minutes, videos and rumors started spreading online. First, nothing was confirmed. Then names started circulating, then affiliations, then claims. And suddenly, the hip-hop internet did what it always does. It started connecting dots faster than official reports. People began saying NBA Ben 10 was involved. Others began pointing fingers at All-Star Jr. But there was still confusion. No official suspect was publicly confirmed at that time. And while the victims were fighting for their lives in the hospital, social media was already turning the situation into a global trending topic. The twist: a hospital update shifts the story. As rumors spread that NBA Ben 10 had died, panic hit social media. Fans began posting tributes. Comment sections turned emotional. But then a short update changed everything. A close connection posted online saying he was still alive and alert. Not fully recovered, not out of danger, but alive. That one update stopped the misinformation wave instantly, but the situation was still extremely serious. Both victims remained hospitalized in critical condition. The Detroit Post that shook everything. Then came the moment that took this story to another level. While the investigation was still active, while people were still in the hospital, while the internet was still trying to understand what happened, All-Star Jr. posted a carousel of photos from a jewelry store in Detroit. He was seen looking at new jewelry, chains, and ice. But it wasn't just the pictures that shocked everyone. It was the caption. A caption filled with bold language, references to the incident, and direct mention of the situation in a way that immediately went viral. He referenced getting new jewelry after losing chains. He made comments about the person involved in the incident. He included hashtags and phrases that many people interpreted as direct involvement in what happened. And he did not stop there. He doubled down with another post. Why the post changed everything. This is where things became much more serious than just a street incident. Because in situations like this, silence is usually expected. But instead, the internet saw something very different. A public post referencing an active investigation. A public acknowledgement of a violent encounter. And language that many believe could later become legally important. Within minutes, major media pages picked it up. Clips were shared. Screenshots spread everywhere. And suddenly, what happened inside that Houston nightclub was no longer just a local incident. It became a national hip-hop headline. The legal and cultural impact. Experts online immediately began pointing out something important. Social media posts like this can have real legal consequences. Because even if someone claims self-defense, public statements can complicate how that situation is viewed later. At the same time, others argued something different. That the post was simply emotional reaction after a dangerous situation. And that the real story begins with the alleged robbery attempt inside the club. Two narratives started forming at once. One side calling it self-defense. Another side focusing on the public confession-style post. And the truth? That's exactly what makes this case so complicated. NBA YoungBoy's silence. One of the biggest talking points in all of this is the silence from NBA YoungBoy. No public statement. No direct response. No clarification. But people familiar with his approach say silence often means strategy, not ignorance. Because when legal situations are active, public comments can escalate things further. Still, fans noticed. And speculation only grew stronger. Houston connections and rumors. As footage and theories spread online, more names began appearing in discussions. Some people online even claimed certain well-known figures were present or connected. But nothing official has confirmed those details publicly. And in situations like this, online speculation often moves faster than verified facts. What is confirmed is simple. A nightclub incident happened. 2 people were critically injured. And multiple investigations are ongoing. Everything beyond that remains under review. The bigger picture. This situation is no longer just about one night in Houston. It has become a major example of how fast things can escalate in today's world. Street conflict turning into viral content. Social media posts shaping public perception. Rap culture crossing into real-life consequences. And the internet acting like a live investigation team. In the middle of it all are real people, real injuries, and real legal outcomes still unfolding. Where things stand now. Right now, one victim is still recovering in critical condition. Investigations are ongoing. Social media is still analyzing every detail. and the main figures in the incident are under intense public attention. No final legal conclusion has been made public yet, but one thing is certain: this story is far from over. Final thought: what started as a night out in Houston has turned into one of the most viral and controversial hip-hop incidents of the year. And the most shocking part? It didn't end in the nightclub. It exploded online. Because in today's world, the real aftermath doesn't just happen in police reports. It happens on Instagram, Twitter, and every platform watching in real time. And right now, the whole internet is still waiting for the next move.